Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm Andy McNamara, and boy, have we got a great matchup for you today. This game features some of the league's brightest stars. They are dominant at their positions, and we get to watch them together here today. The odds are stacked, but sports are filled with miracles. I can't wait to see what unfolds on the field.
The kicking team set up to boot it away.
Christensen kicks it away. He'll return the kick up near the 30. Carolina getting set to start off the drive.
They'll send a player in motion.
Steps into the pocket. He finds a target on the right side of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete.
The defense lines up in a 3-4.
Williams back to pass. He flings the pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Carolina sets up on third down.
Motion right.
Williams back to pass. And that pass is complete. Welch got it. Taken down by Carson. Gain of 8 on the play.
The punt team takes the field.
Go.
He punts it away. He sheds off the defender. Ripped to the ground. Indianapolis getting set to start off this drive. He drops back. He makes the throw over the middle. And he's tackled. That will be good enough to move the chains.
Second play of the drive.
Morales on the handoff, and he's taken down by Barber. That'll cost them a couple yards. Indianapolis makes their way to the line here on second down.
Player in motion.
He gives it away. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That's good for a gain of 4.
Third down.
Morales hands it off. Tackle made by Shepard. Gain of 7 on the play.
The offense is set to try a field goal.
There's the kick. And it sails through. The first score of the game does go to Indianapolis. Let's see if they hold on.
And onto the field comes the kicking team.
Christensen boots it. He fields the kickoff. He is picked up and brought down.
First down and 10 to go.
back to pass. Flings one. Hoffman on the reception. He's taken down. Perkins with the tackle. Gain of 16 on the play.
First and 10.
There's a flag on the play. Ooh, somebody jumped. That's going to be a false start. They'll accept the penalty.
First and long for the offense.
Go. Williams back to pass. He'll make the throw short along the right side. The pass is incomplete.
One back deep for the offense. They'll send a player in motion.
Tonight. Williams hands it off. And he's brought down by the defense. Tackle by Becker. That's good for 10 yards.
Third down.
He hands it to the runner on the left side. And the tackle is made. That will push them back 3 yards.
The punt team takes the field.
Go! Tate kicks it away. The punt is caught. Missed tackle on the defense. And down he goes.
Indianapolis makes their way up to the line.
Toss outside to the runner. Ellison wraps him up. Gain of 11.
First and 10 for the offense.
Dropping back. He sends this one deep down the right side of the field. And the pass is incomplete.
Second and 10. Player in motion.
Tonight. Morales tosses it up. It will be caught by Jenkins. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 9 on the play.
Fourth play of the drive.
Morales steps back into the pocket. Fitzgerald with the tackle. That will be good enough to move the chains.
First down and 10 to go.
He steps back to pass. Sets his feet and throws. Cooper with the reception. And the tackle is made. Good enough for a first down.
First and 10 for the offense.
Morales steps back into the pocket. There's a penalty flag on the field, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. It looks like the defense is going to get flagged for holding. They'll accept the penalty.
First and 10.
Morales on the handoff. Taken down by Saunders. Gain of 9 on the play.
The offense comes in on second down. Just 1 yard to go.
He drops back to pass. He sees a target over the middle of the field, and the pass falls to the ground. It's a third down for Indy here. There's a flag on the play. That's going to be encroachment. The ref caught him. And they'll take the penalty. First and 10. Morales steps back into the pocket. Shepard's got him for the sack. A huge play by the defense. That will wrap things up for the first quarter. Indy on top for now with a small lead. Indianapolis makes their way to the line here on second down. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. Fitzgerald wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 7 on the play. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line. Morales steps back into the pocket. Hit and count it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. Christensen boots it. And the extra point is good. That score extends Indy's lead a bit more. Lining up for the kickoff. The kick is off. The kickoff is fielded. He is picked up and brought down. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Williams gives it away. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Clark. That'll bring up second down. Carolina makes their way to the line here on second down. Williams back to pass. Looking for a receiver by the first down marker. And the pass is incomplete. Third down for the offense. 11 yards to go. Williams back to pass. Hansen makes the catch. Gain of 13. First down and 10 to go. He's looking for a receiver deep down the sideline. Drop pass by the offense. Carolina makes their way to the line here on second down. Williams hands it off, and Schwartz has got him for the tackle. That'll cost him a couple yards. Carolina sets up on third down. He drops back, makes the throw at the sideline. Gross with the reception, and he's tackled right away. Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Williams fires it. Batted down and incomplete. Second and 10. Williams back to pass. A flag on the play. Watch with the sack. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. They're going to flag the defense for holding here. They'll accept the penalty.
First and 10.
Williams lets it go. Carson with the tackle. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play.
First and 10 for the offense.
He makes the handoff to the outside. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That brings up second down. Carolina makes their way to the line here on second down. He steps back to pass. Down he goes. Henry got him for the sack. Loss of 9.
A dime set for the defense.
He's got a target down near, and it's picked off by the defense. And he is down.
The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Morales steps back into the pocket. Flings one. It will be caught by Jenkins. And he is tackled. Gain of 11. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis. Morales steps back into the pocket. There's a penalty flag on the field. He pulls it in. And he steps out of bounds. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. It looks like the defense is going to get flagged for holding, and they'll accept the penalty.
First and 10 for the offense.
Murphy takes the handoff. The tackle is made. Gain of 12 on the play.
First down and 10 to go.
Morales steps back into the pocket. He's trapped. He's down. Shepard sacked him. Loss of 6 on the play.
Fifth play of the drive.
Morales steps back into the pocket. He tosses one up near the 50. It is caught by Wade. He is picked up and brought down. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play.
First down and 10 to go. First and 10 for the offense.
Morales on the handoff. He's finally taken down.
First down, Indy. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis.
Morales lets it go. And the defender got him down. They covered a lot of ground on that play.
First and goal.
Steps into the pocket. And down he goes. That's good for a gain of 4.
Second and goal.
Morales hands it up. And he scores!
The kicking team lines up for the PAT.
Richardson kicks it away. And the extra point is good.
That score extends Indy's lead a bit more. Lining up for the kickoff.
He sends it off. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field.
This drive will begin from the 25-yard line.
Williams back to pass. Penalty marker on the field. Tipped away and incomplete. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. They're going to flag the defense for holding here, and they'll accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs for Carolina. Williams back to pass. He throws one with some air under it. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete.
Third play of the drive.
Steps into the pocket. And he'll be pulled down immediately. A huge gain by the offense.
The offense sets up in shotgun.
There's a flag on the play. I think somebody moved. That's a false start. They'll accept the penalty.
A four-receiver set for the offense.
He drops back to pass. He makes the throw over to the left side of the field. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Carolina makes their way up to the line. He tosses one up near the 50. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass.
The offense lines up on 3rd and long.
He makes the handoff to the outside. Brings him down. Tackle by Schwartz. That gets us to 4th down. Timeout, Carolina. They will have 2 remaining.
The punt team takes the field.
He punts it away. And the defender got him down.
Indianapolis getting set to start off this drive.
He drops back. Morales lets it go. Tipped away and incomplete.
Second and 10 for the offense.
Morales steps back into the pocket. It will be caught by Jenkins. Taken down by Saunders. Gain of 16 on the play.
Indianapolis calls for timeout.
They will have 2 remaining. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field.
1st and 10 for the offense.
He steps back to pass. He's trapped. He's down. Shepard sacked him. They'll lose 8 on the play.
2nd down for the offense.
He gives it away. Tackle made by Ellison. That's good for 10 yards.
2 backs for the offense.
Morales on the handoff. Shepard brings them to the ground. That will push them back 3 yards.
Indianapolis calls for timeout.
That will be their 2nd of the half.
The offense sets up to punt one away.
Bennett on the kick. The punt sails into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20. The 2nd quarter comes to a close.
Indianapolis with a commanding lead so far. The kicking team set up to boot it away.
Butler boots it away. The kickoff is fielded. And he's tackled. Indianapolis getting set to start off this drive.
Player in motion.
Morales steps back into the pocket. Shepard's got him for the sack. They'll lose 8 on the play.
Second and long for the offense.
He makes the throw to a wide open receiver, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete.
Third and long for the offense.
He drops back into the pocket. Morales tosses it out, and the receiver just can't bring it in.
The punt team makes its way up the line.
The punt's away. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. Carolina getting set to start off the drive.
The receiver goes into motion.
Williams back to pass. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. A huge loss by the offense. Carolina makes their way to the line here on second down. Hill gets a hold of him for the sack. That will be a loss of 5.
The offense comes in on third down.
Williams back to pass. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. And it's knocked away by the defense.
The punt team makes its way up the line.
Tate kicks it away. He's put to the turf. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis. He tosses one. It's pulled in by Hudson. That's good for about 7 yards.
Second play of the drive.
Morales steps back into the pocket. Finds a target on the left side of the field. Taken down by Saunders. Gain of 10 on the play. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis. Murphy takes the handoff, and he's brought down. Short loss on the play.
Second down for the offense. 7 yards to go. Motion right.
Morales steps back into the pocket. He's got a receiver in the middle of the end zone, and the ball is batted down.
Indianapolis sets up on third down.
Morales steps back into the pocket. It's pulled in by Hudson. And down he goes. Gain of 16 on the play. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis.
Tonight.
He's trapped. He's down. Shepard sacked him. A huge play by the defense. Operating from under center. Player in motion. Morales steps back into the pocket. Finds a receiver along the sideline. It will be and count it. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The kicking team lines up for the PAT.
Christensen kicks it away. And it's good. That score extends Indy's lead a bit more.
The offense lines up to kick it off.
Christensen boots it. He catches the kickoff. And he is tackled. Carolina getting set to start off the drive. He tosses a floater. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Carolina makes their way to the line here on second down.
Player in motion.
Williams gives it away. He's taken down. Perkins with the tackle. That's good for about 7 yards.
Three receiver personnel for the offense.
Williams back to pass. Interception. He is picked up and brought down. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Indianapolis getting set to start off the drive.
Go!
Handoff to the right side. Tackle made by Ellison. That gets us to second down. Indianapolis makes their way to the line here on second down. Morales steps back into the pocket. Flings one. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete.
Third and 10.
Morales hands it off. Taken down by Saunders. Gain of 12 on the play.
First down and 10 to go.
Go!
Morales hands it off. Ripped to the ground. Gain of 9 on the play.
Fifth play of the drive.
Morales on the handoff. Taken down by Saunders. That will be a loss of 2. It's a third down for Indy here. Morales hands it off. And he's taken down by Barber. That gets us to fourth down.
The field goal unit makes its way up to the line.
Here's the kick. And it sails just inside the uprights. That score extends Indy's lead a bit more.
The offense lines up to kick it off.
Christensen kicks it away. And down he goes. Carolina getting set to start off the drive. Steps into the pocket. Finds a target short along the sideline. Wrapped up and brought down. Watts with the tackle. That's good for a gain of 4.
Second down for the offense.
QB back to pass. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. Tipped away and incomplete. Carolina sets up on third down. Williams back to pass. Moody with the tackle. That will go for about 5 yards.
The punt team makes its way up the line.
That will wrap things up for the third quarter. Indianapolis with a commanding lead so far.
The punt team takes the field.
He makes the punt. And down he goes. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line. Receiver in motion. Morales hands it off. McGuire brings him down. That'll cost them a couple yards.
The offense lines up on second and long.
Morales on the handoff. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1 on the play.
Third down for the offense. 12 yards to go.
Morales steps back into the pocket. And it's knocked away by the defense.
The offense lines up to punt.
Bennett on the kick. And he is down.
First and 10.
He'll make the throw short to the left side of the field. He's taken down. Perkins with the tackle. Gain of 9 on the play.
The offense comes in on second down. Just 1 yard to go.
He drops back to pass. Throws a pass. He'll be brought down up near the 50. Gain of 4 on the play.
Three receiver personnel for the offense.
Williams back to pass. Flings one. Batted down and incomplete.
Second down and 10 to go.
Go!
Williams back to pass.
Schwartz bullies his way through the line. Got him for the sack. Loss of 11 on the play.
The offense has not had much luck converting on third downs today. Williams back to pass.
And the tackle will be made by Moody. A huge gain by the offense.
A fresh set of downs for Carolina. Williams back to pass.
A flag on the play. And count it. Carolina touchdown. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. Ref is going to catch him for defensive holding. It looks like they'll decline the penalty.
The offense sets up for the point after.
Hike!
Butler boots it away. And it's good.
Carolina eats away at the lead a bit. The offense lines up to kick it off.
On the kickoff. And the defender got him down.
Indianapolis getting set to start off this drive.
He's trapped. He's down. Shepard sacked him. Loss of 11 on the play.
The offense sets up under center. Motion for the offense.
Hike!
Morales steps back into the pocket. He tosses one short to the sideline. And he's wrestled to the ground. That will bring up third down.
Indianapolis sets up on third down. Motion right.
He drops back. Makes the throw at the sideline. And the ball is batted down.
The offense sets up to punt one away.
Hike!
Bennett on the kick. He'll field the punt. And down he goes.
Carolina getting set to start off the drive. Motion right.
Did it?
Williams hands it off.
And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Clark. They'll lose a couple yards there.
Second and long for the offense.
Did I?
Williams back to pass.
Penalty marker on the field. Reese brings him down. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. Holding is going to be the call. The referee caught him, and they'll accept the penalty.
A fresh set of downs for Carolina. Williams back to pass.
Makes the short throw. There's a flag on the play. Incomplete. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. This is going to be offensive pass interference. They'll accept the penalty.
First and long for the offense. Player in motion from the backfield.
He drops back into the pocket. Scrambling. He'll slide safely to the ground. That's good for 10 yards. Carolina makes their way to the line here on second down. Williams back to pass. Tosses one short, and he misses the target. Third and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. Williams fires it, and he misses his target. Carolina makes their way up to the line. He drops back to pass. It's pulled in by Gross. He's taken down. Perkins with the tackle. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. Operating from the gun. Williams back to pass. Jacobs on the sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. Steps into the pocket. He makes the throw over to the sideline. Good for the reception. And he steps out of bounds. A nice pickup there by the offense. First down and 10 to go. Williams back to pass. And he misses his target. Carolina makes their way to the line here on second down. Williams back to pass. He pulls it in. Carson with the tackle. Gain of 14 on the play. The offense will operate from under center. Operating from the gun. He steps back to pass. And it's caught for the score. Touchdown. They'll opt for the single point attempt here.
Go!
Here's the kick. And the extra point is good. Carolina eats away at the lead a bit. Here comes the kicking team. He boots it away. This drive will begin from the 25-yard line. Motion left. Morales hands it off. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That will keep the chains moving. Timeout, Carolina. That will be their first. First and 10 for the offense. Morales hands it off. And the tackle is made. Gain of 12 on the play. A timeout call for Carolina. They will have one remaining timeout. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis. A flag on the play. It looks like the defense jumped into the neutral zone. That'll be encroachment. They'll accept the penalty. First down.
Hike.
Morales on the handoff. Weaver with the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. Timeout, Carolina. That's their final timeout. Second down. They'll only need to punch it forward a few inches. Murphy takes the handoff. That's the end of that play. Gain of 12 on the play.
The offense will operate from under center.
And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line. And he takes a knee to keep the clock running.
The offense comes in on third down. 8 yards to go.
And it is over. This one is in the books. For everyone at Axis Football, this is Andy McNamara saying goodbye until next time.